Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to our channel. We got the lovely Renuka from channelingspiritworld.com. And we have Erik, my lovely professor Erik. I love you, sweetheart.
So he's in the classroom and he's already written a course in spirit communication. He's saying, "Hi, mom, I'm busy," and he has a thick he has a thick book in his hand, and he's saying, "We'll start a course in spirit communication from today, mom." I'm stoked by the response our previous lecture received. I'm seeing so many following what I explained in the previous lecture. So I've decided to roll it into a course. He's saying, Mom, there's so much excitement and inquisitiveness where spirit communication is concerned. And at the same time, there's so much confusion.
Yeah,
And there's so less guidance on how to go about it and what it is actually. So many times it's perceived to be something very special, very different, very difficult. And I'm going to change that. I'm going
that's
to
good.
change that with this course. And I'm doing it through these lectures because I want everyone to access uh, all of this wisdom, all of this info, not only about how to live life, but also how to communicate with the spirit world. He's saying, you see, mom, the major issue in our reincarnation game is that we forget.
Yeah, spiritual amnesia.
Yeah,
Hey, before you
amnesia.
go on, Renuka and I, and of course you, Erik, we're discussing some cool possibilities to have a little bit more frequent sessions. One for spirit communication, and the other the continuation of the soul plant. And Renuka and I were talking about how cool it would be to have a YouTube live where people in the chat thread say, "This is what's going on in my fucked up life. So what is my soul plan?" And so we can sort of help you guys individually on a regular basis. So anyway, write in the comments section if you're interested in that. I don't read comments because I get 400 emails a day practically, and direct messages and Facebook messages. I just can't do it all. So anyway, write your opinion or any other suggestions you have for us. So all right, take it away, Erik and Renuka.
So he's saying, mom, we are going to start these series. And yes, like you said, I don't want to stop on the soul plan thing. I really want to take it forward. We have almost finished covering the basics, and I would like to go into the advanced concepts. And of course, I want to start this course. And spirit communication warrants discipline, warrants timely efforts, warrants lot of practices and efforts towards calming down the mind. So I want it to be a regular thing, and that is why more lectures and more Professor Erik. He's saying more of me in the professor mode. So he's starting today saying, we are going to start, and this can be termed as the second in the series of spirit communication. Last time I was trying to understand what the audience would like to hear, see. I knew there is a gap where spirit communication is concerned. I knew there is a thirst to learn, to
Yeah.
understand. And I was just trying to test the waters, and I see a lot of them following it proactively. And
Yeah.
hence, I'm building and making this course. I'm hoping this course will go for the entire year since we are beginning in the start of the year. I would try and fill in everything as much as I can, the basics of all the spirit communication abilities for this entire year. So there will be, I'm hoping he's saying there will be one lecture every month. Of course, it depends so much on your schedule, mom, and on sweeties, but I would try and pack in as much basics which will help them forge a stable connect with their guides. Wherever possible, I will chime in to help them practice because, mom, I'm always available, and it's easier to connect with me. It's easier to communicate with me.
Yeah.
So we'll start from today, and today we'll just focus on what is spirit communication. What is the process, what goes on, what happens when a spirit communicates with a spirit in body. He's saying, mom, two spirits are communicating. It's nothing huge, it's nothing different. It's just that one spirit is not in the body and
Yeah.
one spirit is in the body.
So
That's the
imagine in heaven there's a spirit phone, like this purple
yeah.
spirit phone that's glowing. Oh, call from Elisa. Hey, what's up, Mom? Okay.
He's saying, Mom, it's as simple as that. That's what I'm attempting to explain through these lectures. It's everyone has that ability. It's just that we attach so much importance to our body, to our mind, to our ego,
Yeah.
that the spirit essence diminishes. And that's when spirit communication becomes difficult. What is happening and going on with the mediums is their chakras, their senses, their spirit essence, their consciousness, their vibrations are closer to spirit. They are not so much affected and influenced by the body, by the mind, or the ego. And I'm not saying these are special people or they have worked towards it. Some have trained and worked hard and have, done a lot of spiritual practices, meditations, and whatnot. And some are born with this ability because these are the souls who have practiced in past lifetimes. And
Oh,
yeah, I think like I've said, you always bring in learning and experiences. You bring in nothing from physical lifetimes, from reincarnation, but learning and experiences. So if you have learned spirit communication in one lifetime, it will come very easily and naturally to you in the current lifetime. It's as simple as that. But if it's not coming so easily to you, that means now is your chance to start learning it.
yeah.
And it will definitely carry forward in your future lifetimes. It will come as easily as to the rest of the mediums. So you think, ma'am, it's not a big deal. It's something that you train, you learn in a particular lifetime, and then in every lifetime you can brush it, you can train further, you can try and understand more, practice more, and become a pro at it. And in one lifetime you are a natural medium. It just
It seems like just we have this mindset that, oh, mediums, psychics, they are special. And that must be a block to us.
yeah.
I can't possibly do that. That's a special gift. That's like being a trapeze artist, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah.
Yeah, mom, saying, Mom, you're right. And that is why I am doing it through the lectures. I'm making it so much available freely so that people understand it's not a big deal. That's what I'm saying, that it's not something special. It's something you learn, you train yourself, and then it comes to you. It comes to you easily in some lifetimes. And it's also about how much are you connected to your spirit essence. These are just few basic things which determine how are you able to communicate. Everyone has abilities. Now these abilities are of the soul, of the energy. So if you are not connected to the soul essence, if you're not connected to energy, to your life force, and you're more connected to the physical body, to the mind, to the ego, it takes you away from spirit essence, and hence you're not able to access those abilities which are of the spirit. So you think spirit communication is nothing but two spirits communicating. One spirit is in the body and one isn't. That is the only difference. So if two spirits, if both the spirits are in the body, like you and me, and we are able to communicate, we are able to listen to each other, we are able to understand each other, we're able to see each other. It's because we both are at the same level of vibration, because we both are in the body. Now,
That,
when I come into the picture, I'm someone who is not in the body. And because I'm not in the body, my vibration is lighter and higher.
yeah.
So you are here and I'm here. So I am the
Nice nails,
spirit.
by the way,
Thank you.
compared to
Thanks.
mine. Okay. Sorry.
So he says, Mom, that's the difference. I'm here, I'm a lighter spirit energy, and you are here, and you are at a denser frequency because your soul is encased in the body.
Mm.
What happens is the spirit, they can try and make their frequency as low as possible, as much as they can pull their vibration, their energy down, and try and come closer to us who are in the body. So you think they try, the spirit will try their best. They have the abilities, they have the resources, they know how to manipulate energy, and they
And
will do
some are
their best.
probably better at doing things than others, right? They all have their different
Just like
gifts.
Eric, just like
Yeah.
Eric.
Just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
because I do these mediumship trainings, and you won't believe, Eliza, so many times people are not able to forge a connection with their own spirit guides, but it's so easy to connect and communicate with Erik.
Yeah.
So almost every time Erik chimes in first, and he tries to help them practice by communicating with them first. And once their mind is open, their abilities are developed, and they are communicating properly with Erik, then Erik shifts them to their spirit guides. And that time they're able to connect very well because they have developed that confidence, they have developed those abilities, and their minds are open. So yes, Erik is someone who is, it's very easy to connect and communicate.
Why is that?
He's saying, Mom, because that's my purpose, and that's why I keep my frequency, my vibrations, my consciousness to that extent. I have learned and have practiced to bring it closer to your vibration, to your frequency, to all those who are in the body. I have practiced that so much. It's my purpose. And I have learned it, and because I've done it so much, it comes easily to me compared to other spirits because it's my purpose, it's my job.
Oh,
that's what I'm.
Yeah. Like, I mean, if somebody wants to play violin in the Boston Philharmonic, and they've never practiced, there's going to be problems. But you have. But also, I think it's because you get so much love. You're so loved. Maybe that makes your frequency a little bit different. But I don't know.
He's saying, Mom, also me having the frequency and vibration of an archangel. Many don't know, but it's very easy to connect with archangel energies because their energies are so huge and expansive.
Oh, okay.
They're very expansive. It's very easy to just connect with them. So you think I behold that vibration also so many. So it's easier.
Well,
and
okay,
yet
I would say it's so hard for me to grasp the concept of you having archangel energy because it seemed like only yesterday that you were hollering from the bathroom, "Mom, wipe my butt." It's like, what? No. But I'm trying to embarrass you. Hope it works.
Yeah, I know. It was difficult for me also to wrap my head around it because I've been communicating with him from 2009, 2010.
Yeah.
Like, he used to come in my dreams, and of course, when he came in his spirit form, and he always came and said that we had this past life connect where he was my older brother. So I've always treated him as a brother, as an older brother. And suddenly saying I'm an archangel, I said, "Shut up! I'm not going to believe that."
I know it's just weird. As a mom, gosh, what?
Yeah, I understand that. So I'm happy having you as my brother. I don't want to see you with wings and all. And anytime he's trying to pull my leg, he'll come with all those wings and that halo. And it's like, shut up! I'm not seeing you like that. For me, it's. I call him my big B, and for me, it's that.
Yeah,
persona that
I like
love
that.
connecting. Yeah.
To me, you're always going to be my baby. So you're always going to be this to me, baby. This.
So cute. You think, Mom, kisses.
Kisses. All right, back to the lecture. I took y'all down a rabbit hole. Sorry.
So he's saying, so we have to understand that when two spirits are communicating, the only barrier between us will be the body and the mind, and of course the frequency. So I think whenever we are thinking spirit communication, whenever we are talking spirit communication, we have to understand we all are spirits. And the communication between us is only going to be special because we have this barrier of body, mind, and ego. And Mom, that's the barrier and that's the essence. That's why we are trying to communicate, because you are in the body, you need my help, you need all the information, wisdom, and guidance and healing and whatnot, because I'm at a vibration where I have access to all of these resources. So that's the point. But that is the barrier. And anything which helps you cross this barrier to a permissible limit. He's saying, Mom, I'm saying permissible because you'll always be in the body. The body will always be there between us. The mind will always be there between us. To permissible limits. So he has always shown me that these are vibrations and I'm here, he's here. And he's doing his best to pull his vibration down as much as is possible for him. But I also have to put efforts to raise my vibrations as much as possible. And we have to decrease this gap between us. So how much ever this gap is decreased, that much clearer the communication will be. Saying, Mom, if you are in another room and I'm shouting from here, the voice will be muffled. But if you come closer, there is less distance between us.
Oh, good analogy. But also the analogy of when people are grieving, like me, I was just, oh God, I was down at the bottom. And so I was the last one that was able to sense Erik or get any message because the gap was so huge. So I
And
had
he's
to
saying, why?
eventually
And
wait
he's
until
saying,
my
Mom, why
vibration
is
got,
that?
yeah.
He's saying, why is that? Because grief, sadness, pain, it makes your frequency denser,
Yeah.
much more denser
That's
than
why
the
they say,
regular
I feel
people.
low, I feel down, that sort of thing. That's the
Yeah,
reason we
yeah.
use these words. All right, go
I
ahead.
think
Sorry.
he's always told people who are grieving that you will not be able to communicate. I cannot teach you to communicate until you are healed fully, because I need your vibration that much higher to help you communicate. So that's always been a rule for him, that healing first.
That's too bad
And
because that's when we need it the most.
so many times when people sit for mediumship training, he's always recommended few healing sessions with him,
Oh,
to open up the chakras, to cleanse the aura completely, to heal the astral body. And you think, Mom, that's where scalar work comes into the picture. How do
yeah.
you think we are doing that work? The mediumship packages, whichever you are doing, the chakra cleansing, the healing. Say, Mom, what is happening with all the prayers and all the processes that you have in hand? Me and the angels, they visit people who are sleeping. Most of the times we do this job when they are sleeping, because that's when their energetic body, the astral body, is more accessible for us, is more open for us to work on them. And
It's
what we
disconnected
do,
from the ego a little bit more, probably, huh?
yeah, but that's the mind part. There is energy and vibration also. Like I said, it's the body, it's which means the energy, the heavier, denser energy. Then it's the mind and the ego which is connected.
Yeah.
And then and then there is chakras, he's saying. What we do, Mom, is when we are doing the scalar work is we go and access these energetic bodies, and we cleanse and heal all the heavier impressions, all the heavier energetic misalignments, and all the heavier stuff that they have attracted from outside, and we try and raise their vibration.
Yeah, I've
That's
got
what we
language
do.
to that effect to ask you guys to do that. So, yes.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
let
he's
me
saying
ask
that.
you before you go on. I had surgery and here really recently, and I was under general, and I asked Erik and the rest of the divine team to do what you can to my energetic body to make me even better at doing what I do and all that kind of stuff. What did y'all do anything? If so, what?
He's saying, Mom, we are always waiting for your conscious mind to get weaker. When you're under anesthesia or when you're under the effects of drugs, your conscious mind is not so active. It does not resist so much. And it's very free. It's very free. And we can reach the deeper layers of your subconscious mind to change and reprogram the blocks there. And also access your energies that much, because when your mind is resisting, it's difficult for us even to reach your energetic bodies. And that's why I said we do that when people are sleeping. Mostly
What
we
did you
work
do
on.
to me? What did y'all do to me this week?
He's saying I we just worked on your aura and on your vibrations to raise your vibrations, because you need that higher vibration, that higher energy point, for us to work through your energetic body
Yeah,
and the machine and the scalar machine. So you think we
good,
definitely work, Mom, and you don't need to tell us or call us. We are always waiting for these opportunities, and even if you don't tell us, we'll do that, because we'll
good.
make sure that we keep you healthy and equipped to do the work every time. So, and he's saying that's how your spirit guides also work. They wait for these opportunities, and they have the permission to do that because they are your spirit guides. That's
Yeah.
why that's their job. That's what they are
I
here
noticed
for.
my thumb pain has totally disappeared. I've had it for
He's saying
years.
many times it's not healing. Many times it's just cleansing and removing, which is what is not
Yeah.
needed from the
Okay.
energetic body.
All
You
right.
feel better.
Awesome. Thank you. I already thanked y'all, but okay. But now it's out
See,
there publicly.
and during the healing sessions, I have seen the healing sessions where he comes through me. I've seen him with host of other angels. I mean, it's so beautiful, Alex. I don't think I've shared this with anyone, but during the healing sessions, of course, the patient is required to sit on a video and meditate. And I am with Eric on the astral level, praying and channeling and requesting, and therefore use my energies to reach the astral body of the patient. And I've seen such beautiful visions where the archangels are few archangels are working on the chakras, and few archangels are working on the astral body, and Eric
Mm.
is working on the physical body or the aura, and there are different colors of lights going on.
Oh,
The higher self who is present, and so beautiful. And I can literally see the negativity melting. I can see different colors of lights. I can see so many energies working on different parts of the patient. And so many times people go off to sleep
yeah.
because the mind is so relaxed that that heaviness is lifted. It's beautiful. I think, Mom, this is where the vibrations are raised.
So,
And
so you offer that, right? So
yes,
somebody can go to your site,
darling,
channelingspirit.world.com,
yes,
and they can get a healing session.
yeah. And like I said in the mediumship training, also, he's always said, sit for a few healing sessions. Let me work on your chakras. Let me help you raise your vibrations. And then we will start the practice.
Yeah,
Then we'll start the training because it gives a good
that makes
starting.
sense.
Yeah, it gives a good starting base. You're able to meditate better. You're able to feel better. You're able to get the visions because your chakras are cleansed. So, Mom, chakras are one major energy points through which a spirit can communicate and come in contact with your consciousness. So he's told me many times, he showed me visions how spirit communication takes place. It's like we are his consciousness, and his consciousness comes and touches and just merges with her consciousness.
Mm.
And whatever he wants to communicate, that impression is imprinted on on our consciousness, and then he leaves. Now whatever is imprinted on our consciousness, slowly it is imprinted on the surface of our mind,
Oh,
comes onto the surface of our mind slowly. Then the mind interprets it and puts it into the vocabulary. The mind understands it, like it translates that impression into vocabulary, into a conscious thought form, into a sentence, and that's how communication takes place. You think, now, Mom, if the communication, if your consciousness is very heavy, even though if I'm able to reach your consciousness and if I'm imprinting something on your consciousness, but if it's already heavy with thought forms, heavy with pain, heavy with grief, this imprint, the message that I had imprinted, it will not come to your mind. It will get mixed up and, completely lost into the heaviness of the impressions
but
that
as you get better, will it still there, right? So it's ready
it's still
to,
there.
okay,
Yeah, when you sit to meditate, then when you sit to meditate, slowly and suddenly it comes up to your mind. You think, Mom, that's what happens with people. When I visit people, they ask me for signs and visions and whatnot, and I do send them, but they don't receive it then.
yeah.
They receive it later when they are sitting for
No.
meditation. Or maybe while they are working around, and sometimes they are in the present moment, they are very much conscious and present, and their mind is not wandering, and it comes suddenly to the surface of their mind.
Like
So they think, oh,
gardening, washing dishes, that kind of passive
yes.
medication or active medication, whatever,
Yeah.
meditation. Okay. Yeah.
He's saying that's an ongoing 24/7 meditation where you are doing your job, but your mind is so much in the present awareness, in the
Right.
present con. And he's saying, Mom, so many times, whatever messages I need to give you also, I just come and imprint it. And I know at a time you're relaxed or you're meditating or you're just lying down, it will come to you. So
Yeah.
it's not important that I am present at that point of time communicating with you. No, I have imprinted that and I have left.
Okay. All right.
So sometimes there is this misunderstanding that, oh, I received a sign now, but I was asking a sign from you 2 days back, but I received it now. So there is this miscommunication, but he's saying what is important is that the message reaches the owner, reaches the source, which he is wanting to communicate at that point of time. And he's saying there are messages which are very instant, and that's where we face these blocks, that we are not able to send out those warnings, those guidance which are more time oriented. And that is why it's important to work on our abilities, because it's easy,
Yeah.
Mom.
Yeah.
So you think it's the body, it's the mind, it's the energy and the vibration. Body, you have to exercise, you have to be with nature, you have to go through your healing. Stretching helps a lot. And where mind is concerned, like I said, if your mind is heavy with impressions, whatever I'm trying to imprint, it will not get registered. So you have to make sure that you keep your mind empty. So if you're communicating with me, if you meditate 15 minutes before and then you call on to me for visions, it will be very easy, because those 15 minutes the mind is busy uh, you know uh, getting out all of those impressions. Because you see, when we sit to meditate, so many thoughts come up.
Yeah.
These are those heavier impressions, these are those thoughts which are so much suppressed. And as soon as you give them time, you give them attention, these thoughts start bubbling to the surface of the mind. And you like have 10, 20 thoughts coming at the surface of your mind together when you sit to meditating. Think that's the point of meditation now.
Yeah.
Everything which is suppressed, it comes out, it gets released, it comes to the surface, gets released, comes to the surface, get released. Now, when you have sat for 15 minutes and you have given time to your mind for all of these suppressed thoughts to come and get released, your mind is relatively lighter.
Oh, wait.
So we have the body, we have the mind, and we
Mhm.
have the vibrations. For preparing your body for spirit communication, like he said, it's important you're healthy, it's important you're stretching, you're exercising,
Yeah.
and of course, it's all the energy, or all the energetic bodies are balanced. Where the mind is concerned, to release all the heavier impressions, for the mind to be calm, so that the spirit communication takes place easily. Meditation. He's saying, Mom, I'll always advocate meditation, because that helps me reach out to everyone easily, much more easily, because mind is a huge barrier that we face.
Yeah.
There's so much when we are trying to communicate with you guys, there's so much mind chatter, so much chaos,
Oh,
so much heavy impressions going on. It's so difficult to get to reach you guys. So anyone meditating is a boon for us, because it gets so much easier to talk to you. And then he says the vibrations. He thinks vibration is more about your energetic essence. We communicate through your chakras, we connect with your consciousness through the chakras. So how cleansed, energized, and balanced your chakras are, how much your chakras are aligned with each other, and how well the entire chakra system is working, all of that also is important, because we communicate and connect with your energy through these chakras, because chakras are the energetic structures. So I think when we gave a flame meditation, because it's cleansing the third eye chakra, it's easier for me to print an impression on your third eye chakra, through which your mind receives an image and sends out that image to your eyes. Think of, many people don't understand, these spirits don't have sense organs. We don't have a sound box.
yeah.
We are not talking. We are not
Right.
talking. You can't hear us audibly. It's through thought that we communicate.
Thought
And this
form,
thought,
yeah.
yeah, and these thought forms are impressions, and we just come and leave that impression on your consciousness. Your consciousness sends it to the surface of the mind, and your mind translates it into vocabulary that your mind, that your consciousness understands. So I think all of these things are involved in spirit communication, and if you work on all of these levels, it's going to be very easy. And that is why the first meditation, the first spiritual practice that I have given is flame meditation. It works on your third eye chakra. At the same time, you're meditating. So it works on relaxing your mind, and it works towards developing clairvoyance. And of course, your third eye chakra is more energized, it's more balanced. So it leads to other better advantages. You sleep well, there's less of brain fog, and there is more of awareness, where you don't forget things, your memory is good, and you're much more balanced in your thought process also, because you're sleeping well. That
Yeah.
has got so many effects, so many advantages. So I think on that meditation, for all those who have started that meditation, very good. I want them to finish 40 days. For all those who are going to finish 40 days by the time this video will be uploaded, the second practice that I want them to do is, I want them to do it with me. They have to sit 15 minutes for meditation. That is the first step. Second step, they have to send out a small invitation, a request, or a prayer, calling out to me to be present. and requesting me to give them visions. That is the second step. Third step, I want them to put a timer of 10 minutes only. And again, 10 minutes, they'll meditate and not expect me to do anything, not have that expectation blocks. Just meditate the way they were meditating before. And I will try and send visions. I'll imprint visions on their third eye, because now their third eye is prepared after the flame meditation.
Yeah.
And the fourth step will be, once the timer goes off of 10 minutes, they have to write down what visions they got. He's
Oh,
saying, Mom, why I'm saying to write down? Because many times these visions can be the impressions of the mind which was stored or which are coming up, and it's not me.
Yeah.
And when they write down, they have to email or message these visions to Sweetie, and she'll confirm this for them. There'll be a small charge to it, $5, $7, a very small charge, because I want them to practice with me. I want them to call me. I want to communicate with them. So you think, Mom, 4 steps. But the first condition is that the flame meditation should be done for 40 days. So
okay.
all those who are too eager, they can start this second round of practice along with the flame meditation, no problem. You can finish your flame meditation and follow these 4 steps. You think I'm
Talking
repeating
about
the
the
steps?
third eye and the tea candle. Yes.
Yes.
So you
Yes.
guys, if you missed that, you need to go to her prior YouTube that we
Previous
had. So,
previous video.
yeah.
Saying I'm repeating the steps. Meditate for 15 minutes. Second step, pray, request, invite me to come in. Once you have to trust that when you call me, I will come.
Yeah.
I have to be present. The third step, again, meditate for 10 minutes. Allow me time to imprint those visions and images on your third eye. More you're able to meditate and be in the moment, keep your mind calm, more I'll be able to get to you to send those visions. The fourth step is just write down what you received and confirm. He's saying, Mom, confirmations are very important. If they confirm, they feel more confident. They know it's not their mind, it's me. And that is why they should seek confirmations from a mind outside of them. In this case, Sweetie, because I'll be able to access and ask him, easily and just
Yeah.
send information.
So is
He's
there a
saying,
certain thing that is there, how do they know where to send these?
they can just come to my website and just email me on contact@channeling
Oh,
Spirit
okay.
World.
Got it. Okay. Perfect.
I'll do my best to reply to all of those who are following, because Erik is very much interested in helping most of us to develop this ability, because he thinks it's the most important tool for us to develop if we want to lead our lives according to our soul plan. He's saying, Mom, because I have access to soul plan. The spirit has access to soul plan. That is it. If you can communicate with spirit and they tell you this is what your soul plan is, this is what you have chosen, this is something that you have not chosen, your life will get very, very easy thing. That's the point.
Oh, that's what everyone wants. It's pretty cool.
So he's saying we'll stop here. The next lecture also I'll talk more about spirit communication. What are the obstacles, the protection techniques, as much as possible. Like I said, this whole year I'll be talking about spirit communication and try and teach as much as possible the basics of it.
Sounds awesome. All right. Thank you, Renuka. Channelingspirit.world. Did I say that right? No.
Yes.
Channelingspiritworld.com. I need that second cup of coffee, I guess. And thank you, Erik. I love you. And yeah, just get in touch with me and let me know when we want to start doing the accelerated plan. All right. Bye, everyone. Be sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. Bye, everyone. Love you.